Hi, my name's Alex, and I like games that come with peripherals. Well, games that come with things, really. That's a practice that started with Infocom when they first released Zork, an old text adventure, the ancient form of adventure game. That piece of interactive fiction came with a Zorkmid in the box, a little coin, to kind of get you in the mood that this was a real world. And that kind of continued, that practice continued throughout the reign of the text adventure as the dominant kind of gaming practice. So the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy video game, for example, which again was just an interactive fiction piece of text, it came with a pair of peril-sensitive sunglasses, which were just black, and an empty little plastic bag that claimed to have a microscopic Starfleet inside it. And that's going all the way up to things like Caution Seaman on the Dreamcast. Seaman was quite a unique game. Introduced by Leonard Nimoy, it then gave you a tank that you had to rear of these weird fish with human faces that could talk. Anyway, you'd have quite depthy conversations with them. Once one of them was very rude to me, so I stopped feeding them. I imagine they're not around anymore. I mean, everyone knows about Guitar Hero and Rock Band, that kind of thing that made it big, but there's so many things that have done that before, various Bermani games, and there are modern examples that didn't quite work. I mean, DJ Hero, shown here with a fetching left-handed setup, really failed to capture the imagination of anyone at all. Sadly, I thought it was quite fun. But yes, games that come with things, I love. My favourite game of all time, that came with a peripheral, was a game where you controlled a little stumpy robot on the screen. It came with its own fiddly controller, which is quite easy to lose, annoying. Oh, here it is. Steel Battalion for the original Xbox. Wonderful. Came with its own 40-button, 3-pedaled controller. I'm not going to lift them, they're heavy. You know, 7 gears, various things for measurement, I mean everything. And it's got lovely little details like this, look. All the, well, the top guys having their name inscribed on every pad. Isn't that cute? That's not the Allen key it came with, so it's not mint. I'm sorry. Please don't beat me, collectors. I like to play the games. I take them out. You're the weird one. Right. Let's play it. Your cockpit seems open, though.
Oh, I'm gonna kill so much stuff. Alex, are you recording me?
Yes. So you better make a good first impression. Excellent. Part 1 done. Now, you have 3 joysticks. The one on your right aims around the screen. The one on your left controls your legs. The one on top of the one on the left controls where the camera is pointing. As well as that, you have 7 gears and the 3 pedals.
Fuck you.
Don't worry. We'll worry about the 35 buttons later. Go. I live near a university, so I invariably end up making friends who are a solid decade younger than me. And they come round, they see this stuff for the first time, and they're amazed, and they have to play it, and then they get completely addicted. And it's incredible to them, and just unlike anything they've seen before, because this last generation that they've grown up with has been so, well, the philosophy of design behind it is so antithetical to what happened previously. I mean, the Wii with its motion sensor stuff, and then the Kinect and the Move, etc. The philosophy is we can get you as engaged with the game as possible. The best way to get you to feel you're in the game is to remove all distractions, all controls. But this is the exact opposite. It's saying, here, have a cockpit, just strap yourself in and be completely a part of the game. And so then word gets out, and now people come around this place just to try out Steel Battalion and these other bits and pieces I have from history when you were actually allowed to touch the video games you own. Green. Oh shit, eject! 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 Oh, you made it! So how do you feel about Steel Battalion?
I really fucking love this game.
When I bought this, I was actually working in a video game shop. And it was amazing, but I didn't realise I was buying what would rapidly become an heirloom to video games past. Because a decade isn't that long, But our medium is such a new one that something from 10 or 11 years ago can be such a window into design philosophy past. The PS2 era, in terms of sort of bizarro stuff, it really was a golden age. People were taking experiments that a major studio would not do these days. Games coming out for the PS2 like Mr. Mosquito and other just bizarre experimental games. Because, again, we didn't realise it at the time, but compared to now, the cost of development was so much smaller. People were willing to take risks. Major publishers like Capcom were willing to take risks on mentalness. Well, yeah. I mean, you can't even keep it in the room as other games. It will fight them.